you guys know, it's the spooky season. In fact, we are in the spooky week. So, what did I decide to watch today? As you can tell by the thumbnail, I think we all know. That's right, guys. Today, we are watching Disney Has a Massive Problem. I don't know how big it is, but we're gonna find out. Let's go.
All right, guys and gals. So, bodies are now being found at Disney World. Yes, you heard that right. According to TMZ, they say 3 deaths have been reported at Disney World over the last 10 days. And I'm not gonna lie, that seems shocking at first hand. A place where everything is supposed to be happy, sunshine, and rainbows and cotton candies is now having death being reported and bodies popping up in miscellaneous places. Now, originally around October 9th, earlier this month, TMZ reported that haunted mansion guests, responders, wheel woman out of park later.
Bro, I seen it's something about this haunted mansion. Hold on, what does it look like? It's something about this place, bro. I swear I've seen stories where the haunted mansion in Disney has had so many stuff going down there. I don't know if it's publicity, but it's every time around this year where some gotta happen with that like attraction.
Died in hospital. So this woman went into the haunted mansion attraction at Disney World, and this is what that looks like for those of you who don't know. You go inside, you know, standard like haunted house antics. It's dark, it's gloomy, you know, creepy ass attractions and statues and wall decor and whatnot. You know, your standard haunted house type shit. Well, apparently this woman entered this location, this house, and unfortunately ended up not making it back out alive. As you can see here, medical responders heading inside this haunted mansion to come, you know, suppose fish her body out, excuse me. For lack of better terms, this is just unfortunate. Like, what happened? And apparently this was one of 3 deaths that has been reported in the last 10 days. 10 days. And according to TMZ, they say, as we previously reported, the guest suffered a possible heart attack while riding the famed attraction. She was found unresponsive on the ride and later pronounced dead after being...
Hold on, we gotta look up what this attraction looks, because I don't know why you are getting scared of this attraction.
When hinges creak in doorless chambers, and strange and frightening sounds echo through the hall. Kindly step all the way in, please, and make room for everyone. Of course, there's always my way. And hot and cold, running chills.
I'm not gonna lie, this don't look nothing scary. The ghost thing, it looks tough though. How do they do the holograms? That's something I gotta give it to Disney. They're animatronics and they're holograms. I don't know if it's necessarily because of this how scary it is. Maybe, you know, because I don't have heart problems. Well, I hope I don't. I hope it's not a foreshadowing for my future. But I just don't know if that would cause, you know, you to die. I don't know if you get jump scared and you have heart problems, maybe you're more prone to die.
Gets even crazier and more spooky is the fact that another dead body was found. Like, apparently unrelated to any attractions at the park itself. TMZ says Disney World, another day, another body. They say the most magical place on earth has been anything but that for the last 10 days. TMZ has confirmed yet another death occurred on Walt Disney World's property, the 3rd happening yesterday. Now, I'm not entirely sure who the second body was or where the second body.
Are we sure this is not just like promotion for the haunted attraction? Because it is technically, you know, the Halloween time. So could that just be more to pull in more? I don't know.
Was the second death, but they do say that this marks the 3rd death on the amusement park's property to happen in just over a week, following a reported suicide on October 14th, also at the Contemporary in another.
Whoever went to Disney World to offline themselves out of the lobby is crazy. Yo, he went out to the public and said, if I'm going out, I'm making sure y'all see everything.
Body found at Disney's Fort Wilderness Resort and Campground on October 21st.
Breaking news, a second person has now fallen or jumped to their death at the Contemporary Resort at Walt Disney World. The incident took place today, Thursday, October 23rd, in the early morning hours. Police sealed the area as quickly as possible and told individuals to refrain from looking down outside of their balconies. In addition, cast members also closed off several entrances to Bay Lake Tower. Bay Lake Tower is the adjacent hotel to the main Contemporary Resort. They were able to use scaffolding, towel carts, and other miscellaneous hotel property in order to block the scene and view from Walt Disney World guests. Eventually, a white police tent was erected at the scene. At this time, Walt Disney World nor local law enforcement have issued any public statements regarding the incident. However, a multitude of guests staying at the hotel said that they received a knock on their door and were asked as well not to look out the balcony windows. By 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, today Thursday 23rd, all personnel had left the scene. This is the area in which the individual today was located deceased.
And based off of what I was able to find on TikTok, some footage from a user by the name of Ayote Family or Ayote Family, here's the location of where that person was found. Now, to clarify the story, the first one was from an older lady in her 60s who died after, I guess, getting a heart attack on the Haunted Mansion attraction at Disney World. Now, at the same location, the last two was a young woman, based off of what I could find, by the name of Summer Eckwitz, who was 31, who died at the Contemporary Resort Hotel. Based off of what I heard, she took her own life by jumping in front of a monorail. And as you can see, here's a photo of her. And reports suggest that one of her relatives said that she booked a flight to Disney World on the day of her death without telling anyone. Also, I'm seeing...
See, I knew something was up. She wanted to let the whole world know what was happening. Yo, she was cloud chasing for it. Now, rest in peace, though.
Information here from the New York Post saying, and I quote, "The guest was not struck by the monorail, so that is erroneous information," the county sheriff's office said. And now, as for this third body that appears to be at some type of hotel on the property, it looks like this older gentleman who comments are now saying, I suppose this was somebody staying at the hotel. Autumn says, man about 50 years old or so, saw his body when they were doing CPR. He did not make it. Unsure if he fell or jumped. It kind of looks like he may have jumped.
Wait. So is there two bodies that did it? Because I thought we were talking about the girl. Hold on, I gotta go back.
And now, as for this third body that appears to be at some type of hotel on the property, it looks like this older gentleman who comments are now saying, I suppose this was somebody staying at the hotel. Autumn says, man about 50 years old or so, saw his body when they were doing CPR. He did not make it. Unsure if he fell or jumped. It kind of looks like he may have jumped given the location of his body. They knocked on our door as well and told us not to look out the window and that there was a medical emergency. Have not heard or confirmed anything as we left to go to the parks shortly after. Sad situation all around for everyone involved. And now people are saying, from one comment, no way this was a jumping situation, looks way too far from the building. Another person said someone jumped again. Another person said this is so sad, but I see a trend now. First Haunted Mansion in Disneyland, then Contemporary, which was the second death, right? And then Fort Wilderness, which is the
Yo, I don't know what's going on, but Disney, you gotta stay on high alert when you see everybody showing up to Disney. Dude, wait, I gotta see how many people go on Disney every year. On the average, Disney World says between 159,000 to over 160,000 visitors per day across all four themed parks. Estimate total number 200,000 to 300,000. Yeah, I don't know how Disney can try to keep up and find every single person. Quick intermission. Sorry guys, but we are so close to 1,000 subscribers and I really want to be able to reach it. So I thought if we can get to 1,000 subscribers, I will shave my head. That's right guys. So if you guys want to see that, make sure you guys subscribe. Anyways, back to the video.
Third. And this is all happening in 10 days. And I also found this one comment on Reddit from someone who says they work in hotels. This is from user I want to quit working on Reddit. They say in the r/Walt Disney World subreddit, this happens constantly in hotels in general. It's so sad. People often don't want their family to find them, so they check into a hotel and end their lives there. I managed hotels for 10 years, 4 stars, and we were all trained in how to handle, but it's still traumatic. So I'll say this, I don't know what's been going on. Clearly this is a new trend, and I don't know if it has anything to do with social issues in society, politics, or the economy just being completely trash right now. Clearly a lot of people are not feeling well, right? Obviously there's something in the air, something is wrong that I'm sure a lot of us can feel, you know, and it's just unfortunate that a lot of people feel as though that they
sure things may be bad, but does that really gotta lead to death? I mean, let's really talk about this, because no matter how hard things get, I'm always gonna be here regardless, you know what I'm saying, because we're only given this life once. Even if you're not in the best situation, appreciate what you have, you know what I'm saying? Like right now, I got nothing to my name. $0, 0 nothing, and I'm still smiling, having fun. Make up the best that you can do with your life. You know what I'm saying? Control what you can, and that's yourself. Don't, please, if you're ever having problems, ending yourself is not a solution. You're only gonna make it only pushes that problem away to your family. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't end it. You only give that problem to your family, and it's gonna be worse. So do not be selfish and end your life. Be selfless and keep living for those who love you, and those you want to, in your life, or just in general. You know what I'm saying? I want to see you thrive. I want to see you be the person you want to be. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all my subscribers. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to y'all. You guys got me just the same way y'all got me, or you got me. I don't know how to say it, but you guys get me.
Have to take their lives at a particular place where it's supposed to be for, families, babies, children, and happiness, sunshine, rainbows. But I guess people feel comfort at these particular types of places, It reminds them of better times, happier times. And maybe this is where they want to have their last memories. Someone in the comment section of this video on TikTok said, as someone whose mother committed, doing this, and she means committed, taking her life, doing this at a place where children make lifelong memories is unbelievably selfish.
That's what I said.
Do not inflict your pain onto innocent kids and people. I cannot believe this. I mean, yeah. Can you just imagine saving up thousands of dollars to take your kids to Disneyland to have core memories for them as children that they can think about when they are adults, forming happy bonds with your family members and your kids and whatnot. And all of a sudden you just start seeing dead bodies flying all over the place. Like you see a dead body flying off the ledge of a balcony, or you find a dead body in front of a monorail, or you find a dead body in a pond. Like, in my opinion, that is just crazy. Like, come on, bro, don't do that type of stuff at a place where kids are gonna be surrounding the vicinity. And I see another comment from somebody named Travel with Heather, who posted a picture in the TikTok comment section saying, I was here today. Such a sad situation. Yeah, that is creepy. Sad, and just that probably would have ruined my day had I stepped outside onto my balcony to get some fresh air and I see just a dead body there. Like, bro. Now, I will say though, I don't know if they've officially ruled this third body as a taking of their own life. I can't say certain words on this platform, but I will say though that 3 bodies on Disney World's property in 10 days is crazy. But let me know your thoughts and opinions down below.
Also, within 10 days is crazy. Because within 10 days, I will be hopefully working a job. Within 10 days, I will hopefully have money. You know what I'm saying? A lot of things can happen within 10 days. Live your life to the fullest, regardless of your situation. Don't let all the stuff you see on the internet get to you. You know what I'm saying? Do what you can with your life. And smile while you're doing it. You know what I'm saying? Smiling doesn't hurt. So just have fun. Loosen up. Shout out to Maury. Shout out to Maury in W video. I'm not gonna lie, 3 bodies is crazy. But if you guys did enjoy, make sure you guys like and subscribe. And if you guys have anything else to say, let me know in the comments below. And that is about it. See you guys in the next video. Goodbye.